Did you know that every single day thousands of seniors over 65 get behind the wheel, believing they're just as safe as they've always been, only to face hidden dangers that could turn a simple drive into a devastating accident? It's a chilling reality. The road you've traveled for decades, the one that's always felt like an extension of your freedom, can become a dangerous trap as you age. One missed turn, one delayed reaction, one moment of uncertainty could lead to a crash that steals your independence, your confidence, or even your life. But here's the uplifting truth. You don't have to give up driving just because you're over 65. By understanding the risks and making a few smart changes, you can stay safe on the road and keep your freedom for years to come. In this video, we're going to uncover 6 hidden dangers that every senior over 65 needs to know about if they're still driving. These aren't the obvious risks like reckless speeding or stormy weather. They're subtle, sneaky threats that creep up with age, often going unnoticed until it's too late. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what these dangers are, why they're so critical, and how to protect yourself so you can drive with confidence and peace of mind. Stay with me until the very end, because I'm also going to share 3 simple, game-changing tips that can make you a safer driver starting today, helping you hold on to the independence you love. So, let's get started. Imagine this. You're 67 years old, driving to your favorite coffee shop just like you've done for years. The sun is out, your favorite song is on the radio, and you feel in control. But lately, something's been off. You hesitate at a busy intersection, unsure if it's safe to go. You strain to read a road sign in the distance. Maybe you've even had a heart-stopping moment, a car honking because you didn't see it, or a pedestrian you almost didn't notice. These moments shake you to your core, make you question if you're still sharp enough to drive. That fear starts to settle in. What if the next mistake is the one that changes everything? This is the reality for so many seniors, and it's why driving after 65 isn't just about experience. It's about staying aware of how your body and mind are changing. Take Mary, a 69-year-old grandmother who loved her daily drives to the library or the grocery store. She'd been driving since she was a teenager, never had a serious accident, and thought she was fine. But one afternoon, she misjudged the distance at a stop sign and nearly collided with another car. No one was hurt, but the incident left her rattled. She started wondering if she should stop driving altogether, terrified of losing the freedom that kept her connected to her community. Mary's story is far from rare. Studies show that seniors over 65 are more likely to be involved in accidents due to age changes in vision, reaction time, and decision-making. But here's the inspiring part. Mary learned about the hidden dangers we're about to share, made a few adjustments, and is now driving more safely than ever, with her confidence fully restored. So what are these 6 hidden dangers that could change everything for seniors still driving? Let's dive in, because knowing these risks could be the key to keeping you safe and independent on the road. The first hidden danger is declining vision, especially at night. You might not notice it, but after 65, your eyes don't adapt to low light or glare the way they used to. Headlights from oncoming cars can feel blinding, road signs become harder to read, and dark patches on the road can hide obstacles. This makes driving at dusk or night far riskier than you might think. Research shows that seniors are up to 3 times more likely to crash at night due to vision issues. The problem is, these changes happen so slowly, you might not realize it until you're struggling to see a stoplight or missing a pedestrian in a crosswalk. Think about 2 seniors, Bob and Linda, both 68 years old. Bob loves his evening drives to visit friends, but he's been finding it harder to see lane lines and often feels disoriented by bright headlights. He shrugs it off, thinking it's just part of getting older. Linda, on the other hand, noticed her night vision slipping and decided to limit her driving to daylight hours. She also got an eye exam and upgraded to glasses with anti-glare coating. Bob's denial puts him at risk every time he drives after dark, while Linda's proactive steps keep her safe. The good news? You can take charge. Avoid driving at night when possible. Stick to well-lit roads and get your eyes checked regularly to catch vision changes early. If you're still watching and finding this valuable, please comment "vision" below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Your support helps us keep creating content to inform and inspire you. Let's keep going. The second hidden danger is slower reaction times. As we age, our brains take just a fraction of a second longer to process what's happening around us and respond. That might not seem like much, but on the road, a split-second delay can mean the difference between stopping in time and crashing into the car ahead. This is especially true in high-pressure situations, like dodging a sudden obstacle or braking at a busy intersection. Studies show that seniors over 65 have slower reflexes, increasing their crash risk by up to 20% compared to younger drivers. Imagine George, a 70-year-old who's always been a careful driver. He didn't notice his reaction slowing until he nearly hit a dog that ran into the street. The scare made him realize he wasn't as quick as he used to be. When he started practicing defensive driving, keeping a larger gap between cars and avoiding peak traffic hours, he felt more in control. If you've noticed you're not reacting as fast, don't ignore it. Give yourself more following distance, drive during quieter times, and stay focused to make up for slower reflexes. If you're still with me and finding this helpful, please comment reaction time below to let me know you're here. Let it come to you. Let it come to you. Let it come to you. You're supposed to be focused on the present. This is what we do. We get a billion, we get a billion, we get a billion. The third hidden danger is reduced peripheral vision. Your side vision, what you see out of the corners of your eyes, starts to narrow after 65. This makes it harder to notice cars in your blind spots, pedestrians on the sidewalk, or traffic signals off to the side. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reports that limited peripheral vision contributes to nearly a third of crashes among older drivers, especially during lane changes or merging onto highways. Consider Ellen, a 72-year-old who loved her weekly drives to her book club. She didn't realize her peripheral vision was fading until she scraped a car while switching lanes. Shaken, she took a driving course and learned to rely more on her mirrors and to turn her head fully to check blind spots. Her drives are now safer and she feels confident again. If you're struggling to see what's beside you, adjust your mirrors carefully, use them more often, and always double-check before turning or merging. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment peripheral vision below to let me know you're here. Let's keep going. The fourth hidden danger is medication side effects. Many seniors take medications for things like high blood pressure, arthritis, or sleep issues, but some of these drugs can impair your driving. Side effects like drowsiness, dizziness, or blurred vision can slow your reactions or cloud your focus. Research shows that seniors taking certain medications, such as sedatives or antihistamines, are up to twice as likely to be involved in accident. Take Susan, a 66-year-old who started a new prescription for insomnia. She felt okay at home, but didn't realize the medication was making her groggy until she missed a stop sign. After consulting her doctor, she changed the timing of her dose to avoid driving when the effects were strongest. If you're on medication, talk to your doctor or pharmacist about side effects that could affect driving. Never drive if you feel off, and always check warning labels on your prescriptions. If you're still with me and finding this helpful, please comment medication below to let me know you're here. Let's move on. The fifth hidden danger is joint stiffness and reduced mobility. After 65, conditions like arthritis or general stiffness can make it harder to turn your head, press the brake pedal, or grip the steering wheel firmly. This limits your ability to check blind spots, stop quickly, or steer accurately. Studies show that reduced mobility contributes to about 15% of crashes among older drivers, especially in tight situations like parallel parking or sharp turns. Think about Tom, a 74-year-old who loved driving to his weekly golf game. His shoulder stiffness made it hard to look over his shoulder, and he struggled to turn the wheel smoothly. After starting daily stretching exercises and adding a steering wheel cover for better grip, he felt much more comfortable driving. If you're noticing stiffness, try gentle stretches to loosen your joints, and look into car adaptations like pedal extenders or a larger steering wheel to make driving easier. If you're still watching and finding this valuable, please comment mobility below to let me know you're here. Let's keep moving forward. The sixth and final hidden danger is mild cognitive changes. Even if you don't have dementia, subtle memory lapses or slower decision-making can make driving more challenging after 65. Your brain might take a bit longer to judge the speed of oncoming traffic, navigate a complex intersection, or remember a familiar route. Mild cognitive impairment, which affects up to 1 in 5 seniors, can increase crash risk by 25% according to research, even if you feel perfectly fine. Consider Alice, a 67-year-old who started feeling overwhelmed at busy roundabouts, hesitating too long or making risky moves. She thought it was just stress until a driving assessment revealed mild cognitive changes. By sticking to familiar roads and avoiding high traffic areas, she's kept driving safely. If you're noticing forgetfulness or confusion, talk to your doctor about a driving evaluation. Simplifying your routes and avoiding complex driving situations can help you stay safe. If you're still with me and finding this helpful, please comment cognition below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Your support keeps us creating content like this. Let's talk about why these dangers are so critical. Driving after 65 is about more than just getting around. It's about holding on to your independence, your ability to visit friends, run errands, and live life on your terms. But as we age, our bodies and minds change in ways that can make the road more hazardous. Declining vision, slower reaction times, reduced peripheral vision, medication side effects, joint stiffness, and cognitive changes aren't just minor annoyances, they're serious risks that can lead to accidents, injuries, or worse. A single crash can mean losing your license, your car, or even your ability to live independently. And the emotional impact, feeling like you're no longer capable, like you're losing a piece of who you are, can be just as painful. But here's the powerful truth. You don't have to let these dangers take away your freedom. By recognizing them and taking action, you can keep driving safely for years to come. For Mary, the grandmother we mentioned earlier, understanding these risks was a turning point. She adjusted her habits, took a driving course, and now drives with confidence, knowing she's doing everything she can to stay safe. Thousands of seniors are making similar changes, and you can too. If you're wondering, can I really keep driving safely at my age? The answer is absolutely, with the right precautions. Your years of driving experience are a strength, but they need to be paired with awareness and adaptability. Start small. Maybe cut back on night driving or review your medications. These aren't signs of weakness, they're signs of wisdom, of choosing to stay safe so you can keep enjoying the road. Let's look at another example. Meet Frank, a 71-year-old who loved driving to his weekly poker game. He didn't realize his arthritis was making it harder to grip the wheel, until he struggled to make a sharp turn one day. Instead of giving up, he started doing daily hand exercises, got a car with better power steering, and took a senior driving course. Now he's back to his poker nights, feeling more secure than ever. Frank's story shows that these dangers don't have to end your driving days. They just require you to adapt. If you're still with me and feeling inspired, please comment freedom below to let me know you're here. Let's dive into those 3 practical tips I promised to make you a safer driver starting today. The first tip is to enroll in a senior driving course. Programs like AARP's Smart Driver or local DMV courses are designed for seniors, teaching you how to adjust for age changes. They cover defensive driving, proper mirror use, and navigating modern roads. Research shows that seniors who take these courses reduce their crash risk by up to 10%. For Mary, a refresher course gave her the tools and confidence to keep driving safely. The second tip is to prioritize regular health checkups. Your vision, hearing, and overall health are critical for safe driving. Get annual eye exams to catch vision changes, hearing tests to ensure you can hear horns or sirens, and doctor visits to review medications and mobility issues. Addressing problems early can prevent accidents. For Ellen, new glasses with anti-glare lenses made it easier to read signs and drive confidently. The third tip is to plan your drive strategically. Stick to familiar routes, Avoid rush hour or complex intersections, and use GPS to reduce stress if you're worried about getting lost. Planning ahead lets you focus on driving safely. For Alice, choosing quieter roads helped her stay calm and in control behind the wheel. If you're still watching and finding these tips helpful, please comment safety below to let me know you're here. Let's wrap this up with some final thoughts. You've just learned about 6 hidden dangers that every senior over 65 needs to know if they're still driving. Declining vision, slower reaction times, reduced peripheral vision, medication side effects, joint stiffness, and mild cognitive changes. You've also discovered 3 practical tips. Take a driving course, get regular checkups, and plan your routes that can keep you safe on the road. But more than that, you've learned that driving after 65 is about adapting to change, staying proactive, and protecting the independence that makes life rich. So here's my challenge to you. Start today. Pick one danger from this list and take a step to address it. Maybe book an eye exam, talk to your doctor about your medications, or sign up for a driving course. Notice how these changes make you feel. More confident, more secure, more in charge of your future. Maybe you'll be like Mary, driving to the library with a smile. Or like Frank, enjoying your hobbies without worry. Whatever your goal, these steps can help you get there. Thank you for joining me today. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned from this video and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are so important to us, and reading your comments gives us the motivation to keep going. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Your support helps us continue creating content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.